everyone, and welcome to Astrodesign with Lily. And this video I'm gonna talk about a general prediction for the upcoming December months. So the first week is going to occur between the 1st of December until the 8th. This week begins with solar eclipse that I detailed already in a separate video, and the link for it you can see above in the right of the screen. But in general, these are new and important beginnings not only for the coming months but for half a year. What are the beginnings for you? You will know this by looking at the position of Sagittarius and the planet Jupiter in your natal birth chart. The emphasis on Sagittarius and Jupiter, which is 3 houses away, indicates the need to develop interpersonal communication skills and our talents, to expand compassion and insight through communication. We should find an important goal in which we can invest the unique efforts and abilities we have. But 12 houses away from the eclipse, we have Ketu, the South Node, and Mars conjuncting together, which indicates a lack of peace of mind and things happening in our subconscious or behind our back. Memories and traumas from the past can disrupt our communication and progress in life. In addition, it can indicate an aggressive and hostile force behind our backs that wants to prevent us from achieving something new and better for us, especially since Jupiter is at a challenging aspect to Mars and without other positive aspects. Beside this, Moon and Sun at a minor but positive aspect to Saturn that will help us gradually improve our habits slowly and pleasantly. New beginnings will form the basis of something long-term. Venus and Pluto also create minor positive aspects to Mars, a subtle transformation that will help us adapt to changes and flow with them, especially in money, love, and our activities. We have a challenging aspect between Mars and Jupiter, so we need to overcome the need to do everything here and now and in a big way. This aspect also strengthens our willpower and makes us feel that we can achieve everything, which is not valid in practice. In addition, Saturn is still at a challenging and annoying aspect with Uranus, which still brings difficulties worldwide in the form of rebellion, war between the old and the new, and problems with economy. A really transformative week, a lot of karma from the past and our beliefs that we will have to learn to change and adapt to the changes around us. The second week is going to happen between the 9th until the 14th of December. Sun conjunct Mercury, and both of them are at a challenging aspect to Neptune, which can lead to a wave of lies and manipulations worldwide, as well as aggravation of corona issues and respiratory illness, or lies from authority figures regarding coronavirus. The ego wants to expand itself and share its opinions and thoughts with others, but now it has a misconception about reality. Neptune shields the truth from the eyes of the Sun and Mercury, and can lead to lies at the expense of compensation for lack of self-esteem and lack of self-realization, especially in matters of freedom, of knowledge, and awareness. It can also lead world rulers to tell lies about disease and change laws to restrict our liberty and fulfill the needs of those who control them. Jupiter is still at a challenging aspect to Mars from the previous week, Jupiter expands our willpower and the need to prove it by activism that can lead to aggression from others. This aspect creates a lot of energy which must find a positive outlet. Otherwise, it will be exploited as aggression. So willpower is in the rise, but with it our boundaries get blurred. The need to act, and in a big way, can create unnecessary risk and failure. The South Node is still conjuncting Mars, and this can allow us to analyze and rethink our past activities. To answer the question, did we get what we wanted from the activities? On the other hand, both the South Node and Mars have sameness in energy. They love to cut and stop or finish something quickly and painfully. Therefore, it is a karmic time when you will be rewarded, or vice versa, regarding your past deeds in the field associated with Scorpio in your birth chart. In addition, such combination can create global weakness and exhaustion from what is happening in the world and weaken the immune system, together with a desire to act big and without restrictions, will lead to an increase in morbidity. One should be careful in this combination from bodily injuries because of road accidents or sharp things like knives and even weapons. For some people, this combination can act as aggression that incorporates weapons. Venus conjunct Pluto, a very passionate but fickle combination. There is fanatism, possessiveness here, and because it all happens in Capricorn, it also makes it ambitions and highlights the need to achieve our goals at all costs. To buy love with money, for example. But of course, it depends first on the issues of self-love. The more you accept and love yourself, the less you will control the other and find the more suitable love for you. In any case, this aspect indicates a transformation in money matters, universal love, especially in power issues. But because this conjunction receives minor support, it can manifest in its more positive pen, maybe even changing rules or the value of money in our favor. This aspect can lead to crime based on love, money, cheating, and impersonation to achieve more property, external beauty, and pleasures for unconscious people. So be careful about money and purchases. Check with yourself. Do I love myself? How does it show in my life? Why not? And how to improve the realm of love. Possessiveness and waste of money will not make up for the lack of your love for yourself. The short week is going to be between the 15th until the 19th of December. Sun is still at an unpleasant aspect to Neptune, so lies and manipulations continue. Try not to believe everything you hear in the media. Positive aspect to Jupiter can slightly lift our spirits, especially if we do something related to raising awareness, spiritual study, and anything that contributes to us taking lightly what is happening around us. Venus and Pluto are still close and creating a positive aspect to Mars. Can contribute to passion and subtle transformation in relationships, mainly for those in a loving relationship. Mars continues its conjunction to South Node and pushes us to cut something from our lives that does not fit our energy. At the same time, Mars moved on the 14th of December to Sagittarius. Mars generally represents the army and defense force, and the combination with Ketu leads to a lot of violence from them toward the public. But the move to Sagittarius will lower it worldwide, especially in the coming weeks. Sagittarius Mars has great enthusiasm for discovering new people and places, broadening horizons through experiential activities. Therefore, there will be a desire to travel around the world and learn something new that has intrigued you before. On the same day, the 14th of December, Mercury also passes sign from Sagittarius to Capricorn. Here, our thinking and business activities will receive a lot of ambition, seriousness, and caution. A lot of work ahead of us in improving the area where Capricorn stars in your natal map. We now have the ability to focus on our goals, do an analysis of what works and how to move forward. The communication is more formal and mental and less sentimental. The fourth week is going to be between the 20th until the 25th of December. On the 19th of December, we have both a full moon and the beginning of Venus retreat in Capricorn. On the retreat of Venus, I will try to make a video separately. In general, this is a bad time for significant acquisitions and financial investments. Waste of money should be avoided, especially if it is impractical and won't benefit you in the long run. Time to analyze your relationships. We will have now a tendency to remember the past and regret what happened in this field. It is better to remember the past only to learn its lessons and move on to a better direction. This regression will be especially significant for anyone who has personal planets in or near 26 degrees in Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. For them, there will be mostly positive changes. But for people with personal planets in 26 degrees in Aries, Libra, or Cancer, there will be forceful and unpleasant transformation. Of course, you should take into account 4 degrees before and after 26 degrees. In this period of retreat, there is a return of your exes, especially if there is something unresolved from previous relationships. Venus in Capricorn loves career-oriented people, and she herself is such. And in retreat, you will examine in depth the issue of your aspirations and career, as well as love, money, and values. Mars breaks free from Ketu at last and creates a positive aspect to Saturn, an excellent timing to act and achieve goals in a slow and orderly manner within the logic of our restrictions, which will not feel to us as disturbing or blocking processes as before. Violence is expected to calm down around the world, less frustration and more cooperation. On the 22nd of December, Sun also passes to Capricorn. On the one hand, Saturn and Sun are enemies, and after all, Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. But on the other hand, our ego and energy is now more orderly, more organized, less reckless. So we have the opportunity to work and improve processes slowly and consistently. It may not be the most optimistic place, and there is more emphasis on hard work and perseverance. But at the same time, it can contribute a lot to us in the long run. We now have 4 planets in Capricorn, and it feels a bit heavy. There are many aspirations here to improve our economic field and career. For some, it will be career advancement and gaining new authority. For the rest, a career change. For those who do not work in the right place and work for them, these energies will fixate them in this work and may cause frustration from authority figures who will want to bring down even more work and chores on their shoulders. Note that the expectation and demands from us will rise, whether in our relationships or at work. It is essential to coordinate expectations and communicate your boundaries clearly. Otherwise, you will feel a burden on yourself and will not be able to meet expectations. In addition, we have a harmonious and excellent aspect between Mercury, the business and communication planet, to Uranus. So new and brilliant technological ideas, a lot of organized creativity, and the ability to persevere in realizing our ideas to achieve business goals, as well as new insights and a sudden rise of intuition. The 5th week is going to be between the 26th until the 34th of December. Sun creates a harmonious aspect to Uranus. This energy brings a lot of enthusiasm and excitement in our lives. Something new and exciting is coming. Our intuition is on the rise, and the ability to gain insights regarding the advancement of our goals is also very high, which can contribute to seeing something we missed before and focusing ourselves on adapting to innovation around us. We have more self-confidence and the ability to express ourselves uniquely and originally according to our character without fear of social rejection. There is an increase in our ability to understand science, and there is a lot of potential for innovations that will improve our lives in the future. It's a great time to leave the boundaries of our comfort zone and move on to the unknown and intriguing future we have feared in the past. Mars continues at favorable aspect to Saturn, Mercury conjunct to Venus and Pluto, powerful communication but gentle, increase in our persuasive abilities, especially in marketing and business, a subtle transformation in our thinking and technological capabilities. Again, another aspect that can contribute to new inventions in this period that will improve our lives. On the 30th of December, Mercury begins its retro shadow period, so be sure to secure passwords, save documents, check your car and other technological equipment to avoid sudden breakdowns. In this date, the 30th of December, Jupiter enters his favorite sign, Pisces. Here there is an extension of kindness, cooperation, and our spiritual awareness. It's time to open your heart and subconscious. It's a great time for spiritual healing through awareness. This transit will definitely lift everybody's mood, contribute to abundance and luck in the area where you have Pisces in the birth chart. Some people will go through a massive spiritual awakening during this period that will contribute to them regaining themselves and more understand of themselves. A huge understanding awaits us regarding what we went through in the last 2 years when Jupiter was under Saturn's rule. It is expected that we will now feel liberated from the boundaries of our subconscious, and with this help we will be able to heal ourselves and the universe around us. I wish everyone a happy holidays and a new year that will lead to healing of consciousness and increasing acceptance of the other and cooperation between us. Because, after all, we are all part of one great body called the universe. Let's take care of ourselves to contribute to the universe to take care of itself and us. I wish you all good luck and take care. Bye bye.